Oh yeah. If you're ready to go, let me see those airplane emojis in the chat. If you're ready for some cargo ops. We're on VATSIM Network. Once again, Memphis to Dallas, Fort Worth. Yeah. I see you guys. I see there playing emojis in the chat. You guys are ready. Suited and booted. All right, flight plan has been filed. I am connected to VATSIM. This is V1 of the A300. V2 I don't think is out yet. All right, beautiful. If you're ready, then I'm ready. No freaking way. We have ATC. Surprise. All right. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Once again, we're here on X-Plane 11. Still can't wait for X-Plane 12. It's coming real soon. But today, X-Plane 11, and we're in the iniBuilds. One of, in my opinion, one of the best third-party add-on aircraft for X-Plane to this date. That is the iniBuilds A300, and my favorite variant is the freighter, rocking the GE engines today. So we're gonna be appreciating those sights and sounds. So hopefully you guys will fly along with me. If you are busy and you can't fly with us, you know window seats are available for all, free of charge. Absolutely. Brussels Aviation, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Add-on 1740, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you, my good friend. Hello. Hopefully you guys are doing pretty good so far this week. It's been pretty busy for me, man, but we gotta keep pushing, keep going, keep grinding. Louis Argerick, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you as well. James, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed your ski trip in, where was that at? Jackson Hole. Thank you so much though, guys, for coming out. Walking Fruit, I'll see you later. I understand, my friend, if you have school. Z Lively Vid, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you. Yes, it is almost Christmas. Yes, it is. That's why we're flying cargo, because these packages are not going to deliver themselves, right? Let's hop inside just real quick and get the doors open so we can get loaded. Beautiful. Oh yeah. I like that animation right there. That is really cool. I don't know why it's so satisfying to watch that door open. Jay Shock, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you, my good friend. Taverniaris, welcome to the stream as well. One thing that keeps really bothering me is this freaking light pole blocking my view, but it's all right. What shortcut do you use to cut out the FMC screen for swiping it to your tablet? I don't know. I'm sorry, Brussels. I don't understand what you're asking, and I don't actually probably even know the answer to that question. All right, guys. The plane is getting loaded. We'll go ahead and start killing the music now. We'll bring it down. Thank you guys for joining us. It has been a great week so far. Been pretty productive, to be honest with you. Released a couple reviews this week comparing this Thrustmaster TCA yoke to the Honeycomb yoke. That video came out. So definitely check that out if you're curious of which is better for you. I also put out my full a full buyer's guide for this yoke as well. So I've been really working on those pretty hard. Pilot Stud, speaking of working hard, welcome to the stream, my friend. I know you've been grinding out those videos, man. So congrats and salute to you, man. I've definitely been seeing you, my friend. So welcome aboard. Good to see you. PPK Games, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you. Niraj, hello. No sunglasses today. I only do that on Fridays and on special occasions. So today, no sunglasses. Plus, I got a decent amount of sleep, so I don't really need them. You feel me? But all right, guys. So this is the situation today. We're flying FedEx Express in the A300 freighter variant with the GE engines. It's actually quite different. I really didn't think there's gonna be that much of a difference between the engines until I suited the GE engines on this baby. Mr. Tree Man, welcome to the stream, my friend. Oh yeah, I love me some cargo, man. We're doing all cargo this month, except for our last stream, which was special. We did that for Exanos, flying a CRJ up into Jackson Hole. But yeah, mostly this month I'm focusing on cargo type ops and stuff like that. But this plane, man, is my absolute favorite cargo aircraft to fly right now on X-Plane. We definitely need more of this kind of thing on X-Plane. I would love to have a higher quality, 777 freighter, 747 freighter, stuff like that. But this is what we have right now, and again, I highly recommend this plane. I've only flown it like a few times, but I'm just already sold on it. So hopefully we can get better and progressing and getting our landing's a bit better today than it was last time, you feel me? So we also rocked the Amazon Prime 737. I think it was last Friday. So am I gonna do another 787 stream? We'll see. I really haven't been in the there's not really any 787s for X-Plane right now or Microsoft that excite me that much. So I'll do the occasional Microsoft Flight Sim 787, and then I'll do the Magnite 787. But it's just I get in a mood right now. Right now, I'm in the mood for the A300 and for a different style of aircraft. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Aspiring Aviator is already calling our first officers. I'm gonna put you down, guys. You guys know what it is. When you stream with me, when you ride with me, you get to get a seat. So we do have flight crew position. So our first officer will be Aspiring Aviator. We also have a jump seat available in this freighter. Aspiring Aviator. And jump seat, we have no flight attendants, no flight engineers. We will need a ramp agent. We could possibly take maintenance on board, and a loadmaster and a fueler. So that's, when it comes to freighter stuff, it's a bit of a smaller crew. But if you want any of those positions, shout it out in the chat. And yeah, shout out in the chat, and I'll get you written down here. So appreciate it. Let's go get this thing fired up. How about that? And we'll head down to Dallas, Fort Worth, down in Texas, which is where I live. PPK Games, I got you, my friend. You are officially our loadmaster today. I'm writing you down right now on my phone. Right now. PPK Games is our loadmaster. We'll be depending on you very highly on this type of flight. RXX Drip is going to take that jump seat. I got you, my friend. Let's see, what do we have left? We have our first officer, we have our jump seat. We could take a flight engineer if anybody wants it. And then a ramp agent and fueler. We still need a fueler as well. Did you fly during the event? What event? There's been lots of events. There's events going on every day, so I don't know which event exactly you're talking about. All right, let me hop in the plane. We'll get it fired up. We do have ATC at the moment, so we need to, not take all day or they'll be gone very fast. You know how it is on VATSIM. So, battery 1. Ooh, listen to that sound. That was loud. I think that was the door closing. Yeah, that's the door closing. I don't know why it's shutting already. All right, so I guess they finished loading the cargo. So battery 2, battery 3. The one last night, it was mainly Dallas and Houston. No, I actually flew last night, but I guess I didn't get home in time for that. I flew into Houston, I think. Or no, I flew out of Dallas. Yeah, I got some scenery in Dallas and I was testing it out, so I did a flight out of Dallas last night in the A300, kind of to make sure I'm up to, I know, a little bit of what I'm doing. Yeah, there was no ATC at the time I was there, so I guess the event ended early. It's the problem. That's why I can never join any events in my hometown, because they're just at times that I personally can't fly. External power. Listen to that. I'm gonna turn that down. As much as I love, if it was just me, I will leave it up, but to keep you guys in a nice state, I'm gonna keep that sound down just a little bit. It was chaotic. That's funny. Lots of people stepping on people. That's how it is at big events all the time. All right, let's go ahead and go through our checklist here, or my personal quick start checklist. So let's see. So we got the batteries on, external power is on. Let's get the ADIRs booted up here. Nav 1, Nav 2, and Nav 3. Next we'll get our flight recorder, which is right there. And we want our galley power, which is right here. Next we'll do our yaw dampers, ATS, and pitch trim, which is not going to let me do pitch trim. It's going to go back down on me. So I'll wait and do that later. Fuel pumps, which are these right here. And then we'll also get the smoke detection buttons. All these lights need to go off. Pro heat and window heat looking good. I did figure out how to get the lights to turn on, and it's actually back here. So that's gonna be extremely helpful. Oh, I think I'll do the other one. Let me see. There we go, lights on. And the other one is actually over here. Cabin instrument lighting. Beautiful. All right, we can see a bit better. It's a bit overcast and cloudy here right now in Memphis, Tennessee. All right, so let's continue. So we got our probe heat on, window heats on, arm, emergency exit lights, seat belts, and smoking signs be on the left. Yes, the A300 is very different when it comes to the panel. It's similar. It's like when you look at it, you definitely, can see that they're related. They're in the same family, but it is definitely different. I'm interested. I haven't finished watching the A300 V2 video, but it's funny because I'm brand new to this plane. Like I literally just bought this not long ago. This is probably going to be my 4th or 5th flight with this plane, period. And they're already updating it, which is great. Let's hop over to an EFB and we'll get the air steer's not up. So look at the air steer's up. Let's go and do our flight ops. Nope, that's not what I want. I want... I don't know what I want. Is it this one? I'm trying to remember how to... Oh, it's in ground ops, right? Ground ops load manager. All right, so our load master, which I think is PPK, right? Is that who it is? Let me double check. Yes, our load master PPK Games is going to take care of all this. So how much fuel do we need, my friend? We need, as soon as my laptop comes back to life. This is why I need to buy a new laptop. It is so freaking slow, and my whole flight plan is on there. So I gotta wait for it. All right, there it is. It's up. Get me flying an Atlas 747. You know what? I'm thinking about flying the Atlas 747 on Friday. What do you guys think about that? All right, it's gonna be let's see, hour-long flight. It's not long at all. We need 29,000 pounds of fuel. We'll even like 30,000. So go 30,000. So PPK Games is gonna load us up with 30,000 pounds of fuel. Load that next. Cargo, again, it's Christmas time. It's a very busy time for cargo, so it'll be pretty much as heavy as possible as it'll allow us. So probably right around here. Again, we'll have to check with the load master, make sure that is okay. Hit load there, hit next. That's going to compute some things. And let's see. I think, can I hit load payload and fuel? Can I do that now? J Shock, welcome to the stream, my friend. Ahmet, welcome as well. Lots of presents in the back, yes sir. Alright, you guys seem to like the idea of flying Atlas Air, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and just make it a date, alright, for Friday. I was already considering doing it. I found a really nice delivery on flightsim.to for Microsoft Flight Sim. So we'll make that happen. As long as everything works out, we'll have to make that happen on Friday, alright? 747, obviously gonna rock the salty mod, so let me know if there's any issues with that before I try it. I haven't flown that thing in forever. Alright, so we are Kilo, Mike, Echo, Mike, / Kilo, Delta, Foxtrot, Whiskey, Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Return. We also, in our cost index today, is going to be 23. There we go. And our cruise wind 237. This is all coming from SimBrief 237 and 47. Bam. And then our cruise altitude today for this flight is 34,000 feet, so 340. Drop that right there. Our flight ID will be something I'm just gonna make up right now. So FedEx 9216. Yeah, that sounds like a good number. Hey, so now we're gonna go to the next page. It's gonna bring us over to our. So it's even the MCDU is very similar to the A320. This is why it was not as bad of a learning curve for me coming from the 320 Neo, the 321, 319 to come into this A300. I was really concerned about having to like learn a completely new system. So all right, so our block fuel. I'm just gonna pop this out. Hopefully you guys can still see that. Yes, you can. And I'm gonna go over to our EFB and do this side by side. It'll be much faster. So fuel on board, or block fuel, be 30.2. 0 fuel weight 270.3, 270.3, and CG, center of gravity, be 29.9%. All right, Loadmaster is taking care of all that. Given us our numbers. Nothing on the next page, so we can now go to our actual flight plan. So go to Memphis, SID. And we're expecting, I haven't actually checked the weather. Let me check the weather real quick. Weather in Memphis right now is, yep, that sounds 180 at 12 knots. Visibility is 10. Overcast at 1100, so 1100. Temperature 16, dew point 13. Altimeter 3026. So we use runway 18. I wonder if we have any Memphis or Tennessee natives in the chat. We use 18 center for departure today. So we're going to put 18 center right there, and it'll be the Children 5 departure. I'm going to make sure that actually went through via Answa. That is correct. All right, that's all selected. Hit insert right there. Super, like, again, like if you're really familiar with flying other Airbus type airplanes, this plane is not really hard to get your head around. It's a few extra features because I really went the extra mile with this one. But other than that, like, it's really dope. All right, so from there we're gonna go through Little Rock. So I think we can actually just hit this and just drop that in there like that. Yep. And then direct to Meow. That's an actual waypoint, guys. Meow. M-E-E-O-W. That's an actual waypoint, yo. Meow. Can you believe that? Any cat lovers in the chat, let me know with the cat emojis or something. That's crazy. Where the heck is that? Where is that? Meow. Is that in Texas? Is that in Arkansas? Alright, we'll click on DFW. I'm gonna go to star. Our star is gonna be the server. I don't know how to say that. I see OBS. OBS Stennis. There's server 4 and few. And we want for our runway in Dallas today, this morning, that should be 18 left. Let me make sure that's legit. Sometimes SimBrief will give you some really weird runways, so you kind of always want to double check what runway SimBrief gives you, because it's going to give you the runway based on the wind. Sometimes it gives you an accurate runway, but a lot of times it doesn't, in my experience. So we know we want to park with FedEx, and we might have a bit of a lone taxi if we land on 18 left. But that is okay for now. Alright, so ILS 18 left. That's part of the experience, is navigating the taxiways. He'll say Grutch, that's fine. And sometimes another thing I noticed is that when you put your ILS in approach and stuff, sometimes it unselects the star. So I have to go back in here and reselect my star. And now I can hit insert, and this is how it should look. You can see selected, 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 selected. So insert. There we go. And now we're going to scroll through our flight plan. We have one discontinuity between Meow and our arrival, so we'll delete that. That's unnecessary. So we'll hit clear. That's gone. Alright, gonna go through here. Now discontinuity. This discontinuity is okay. So if you have a discontinuity after a vector, that's alright. You can leave that there. So that's cool. We got all of our information there. Our VNAV information is all there. Beautiful. Alright, cool. So now that we've done that, we'll go to our takeoff information. We'll go to send to perf right here. That's gonna take us to our performance page. And I'm gonna click on that's a KMEM. And then runway, let's hit enter there. Runway is 18 center. There we go. And now I'm going to go to ATIS request. That's going to get the ATIS, pull it from Memphis, which is super dope. It actually uses Active Sky, I believe. It pulls the data from Active Sky. I think there's somewhere as well that you can change the setting to pull the data exactly from that sim. You know what I should have done before I did all this was get my ATC clearance, because I forgot ATC was on. I'm not used to having ATC. So actually, let's go do that right now. So the Memphis Center, actually Memphis ATIS is a 127.75. So I have this 12775. All right, let's tune it in. See if we hear anything. Oh, I think I'm gonna come out. 12775. Maybe that doesn't work. 127, yeah, there we go. We'll see if it'll come in. One thing we forgot to do is back on the init page is hit align IRS. If you don't click on that, it will not actually align the IRS. So I forgot that. So we'll leave it on the takeoff page and we'll come back to that as we're waiting to hear the ATIS. I'm on the frequency, but I'm not hearing anything.
There it is. Information Hotel 1614 Zulu. West 170 and 11. Visibility 10. Ceiling 900 overcast. Temperature 16. 2.13. Altimeter 3026. Simultaneous visual and ILS approaches in use runway 18 left and 18 right. Simultaneous departures in use runway 18 right and 18 center. Operate mode C on taxiways and runways. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. North is to airmen. Bird activity reported in the vicinity of the airport. Read Michael runway culture instruction. Read wave turbulence separation standards in effect. All aircraft contact ground control for pushback onto taxiway November or taxiway Juliet. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
All right, guys, we have hotel. Bum 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 bum. Switching over to the tower, and let's go and get our IFR clearance to Dallas Fort Worth.
All right, clear to use result departure Unit 7 EOP transition and then filed on departure Monday.
Turn our X-plane down a bit so we can hear them.
Departure 13365 squawk 0746. Delta 69 heavy.
Delta 69 heavy readback is correct. Push and start is at your discretion. You can expect runway 18 center.
Delta 69 copies all, thanks.
Altimeter 3026. Memphis clearance. FedEx 116 heavy. Looking for IFR to Dallas with hotel.
FedEx 116 heavy Memphis Tower, good morning. Clear to the Dallas of Fort Worth Airport via the Chowder 5 departure and switch transition, and then it's filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 340 after 10 minutes. Departure frequency 133.65 squawk 0753.
Alright, clear to Dallas Fort Worth via the Challenger 5 on switch transition. Expect 5,000 and then flight level 340, 2 minutes after departure. Departure zone 133.65, squawking 0753, FedEx 116 heavy.
FedEx 116 heavy reback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Calling ready for taxi. You can expect runway 18 center.
Copy that. Expecting 18 center. We'll let you know when we're ready to taxi. FedEx 116 heavy. Alright, cool. So he didn't change anything, which is beautiful. That's what I love. I hate.
Tower, Giant 2451 heavy.
Ooh, Giant. I don't like it whenever I put my whole flight plan in here and I find out that I gotta change it. That's why I try to get my clearance before I actually program my FMC. It's just my personal preference. Alright, so we're gonna do compute.
Clear to the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport via the Choke
Nathaniel, welcome to the
departure
stream, my friend. Good to
transition
see you.
minutes filed. Climb and maintain 5,000 expected.
How do you get the arrows to select things in Microsoft Flight Sim?
And squawk 077 tree.
I'm not sure what you mean, Jay.
Clear
The
to
arrows.
Fort Worth International Airport by the
Anybody in chat know what he's talking about?
departure.
Alright, so V1 will be 166. VR will be 169er. And in V2, which we'll put it on MCP, will be 171. But to do that, gotta turn on the pitch trim.
Is correct. Push and start is at your discretion. You can expect runway
And hopefully it'll
180.
stay on. There it is. And I think I said 171. So that's gonna go right here. That's interesting because you actually can't like change it in the MCD. You gotta change it on here. All right, 171 again. He gave us 5,000 feet for our initial climb. So select that. We can probably get rid of this now. Go away. And what else? He gave us a squawk code. We'll get our squawk code in while I'm thinking about it. So the squawk code he gave us was 0753. '07. And we'll keep scrolling through here until we get the 53. There it is, 53. Alright, beautiful. So FMC has been programmed. So flight plan's all good. Our takeoff data has been set. There's our feed speeds there. Yeah, I think that's good. Don't need that. 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 Alright, cool. We've done everything we need to do. So we'll go back over here and we've already computed it. So we got our takeoff data here. So we'll do flaps 15 and 0. And we are ready to push after we close the door. So shut the doors. We go to the ground ops menu, ground services, and we'll remove the loader and air stairs and fuel truck. So goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye. I think they already shut the door, but now that front door is going to be closing. All right, cool. So now that's been done. Let's get the APU fired on. So APU on and then start. And while that's happening, we'll get the pushback truck out here. Which direction are we going? So we're in Memphis. He said push back at our discretion, so we can push back whenever we please. I think we're gonna be going nose to the west. Let's go pre-plan. We really only have one option. We can only go that way. That's a dead end over there.
Ground to cockpit.
What up, Ethan? Welcome to the stream, man. Yoris V-Dub, welcome to the stream as well, man. Yes, I absolutely love flying in VR. I don't do it all that often, to be honest. But I do like, when I do it, I love it. APU is avail. We'll turn on the APU bleed over here on the right and disconnect the external power. We'll let the note down there. Disconnect that. Boom. So back to EFB, ground ops. Ground services, disconnect external power, and then we'll leave the shocks on until the pushback truck is connected. I think we did pre-plans. We actually got to hit start. There we go. All right, am I forgetting anything? I think we're good to go. Let me double check my list here, but I think we've gotten everything out of the way. I think we're good. I think everybody got us set up real nice. Yeah, we've done our flight plan. Seatbelt signs are on. All exits are armed. Get our takeoff data. Doors are closed. APU is starting. External power has been disconnected. Yeah, we're ready to push. Cool. What up, Chief? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you, my man. Quecky, I do welcome to the stream as well. Jay, you must have something. Are you on Xbox or are you on PC? Because if you're not having like a way to click around in your cockpit on Microsoft Flight Sim, then it's probably an issue within either your general or your accessibility settings. I don't know exactly which one it is. I'd have to be looking at it to find it. So sadly, I'm not in Microsoft right now, so might not be much help to you. But just kind of fish around in the settings, and I'm sure you'll find an answer to your question, man. So sorry I can't help you anymore. All right, checking the overhead. Overhead looks todo bien, très bien. Thank you very much, Off-Road Nation, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, and welcome aboard, my friend. This wing view is for you. Oh yeah, we almost ready to go. Oh yeah, man. I'm just new. I'm actually personally new to the iniBuilds A300. I told you guys in my last stream I just bought it during a sale.
So connected, bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake.
I bought it during the Cross the Pond sale that happened recently. All right, so we said push to start at our discretion. We are ready to push. No need to hold up. Beacon light is on. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake. All the cables and everything has been disconnected. He should have also removed the chocks for us. There you go, chocks are all removed.
Report midfield downwind for each pass.
Road traffic, midfield each.
All right, we're pushing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, switching this over to starter B. And make sure you guys, I'm going to turn ATC down just slightly. I'm going to turn the airplane up because the engine startup is going to be sexy. Yeah, I guess we're probably flying A300 quite a bit, even though I'm new to it. Now that they're bringing a V2, I'm like, I might like it even more than I do now. Thank you very much, Mate Stefan, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. We'll start the engines once we get clear of the ramp.
FedEx 197, Memphis Tower, good morning. Clear TV down towards the airport. Get a Chowder 5 departure and for transition that is filed. Chrono maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 340 after 1.
What you hear right now is the APU.
133.65 and squawk.
What up, Gio? Good to see you, man. Welcome back, bro. I was wondering when our fueler would get here. I gotta say, at first I wasn't a fan of this plane visually, but it grew on me, and it grew on me fast. Now I freaking love it. Alright, let's fire them up, guys, without further ado. It's firing up engine number 2.
Operation complete, set the parking brake.
Park brake set.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Contact center on 133.650.
Alright, looking for 22%. That's 21. There's 22. Firing up engine 2.
42, requesting traffic pattern for 18 left.
Tow is disconnected, bypass pin's been removed. Hand signal on the left, she's all yours, Captain.
Hello, Blue. Hope you're well. GG yum yum.
Thank you so much, Vertical Sim, for that super chat donation, my friend. You are amazing. Big shout out to you, my friend, all your scenery, all your development, and all you do for the community, my friend. Thank you so much for coming through and supporting the stream. And glad to have you on board with us today, man.
What was the runway again?
18 left.
Clear to land runway 1.
All right, engine 2 is stable. Firing up engine number 1. Getting my charts ready while we wait. What up?
Blue, what's up? Hope you're doing well.
I'm doing real good, man. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Thank you, man, so much, Amjad, for that super chat donation. You're amazing, man. Thank you for that support. It really means a lot, guys. Thank you so much. Seriously. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate you guys and the whole community. The best community ever. Alright, we are good to start adding fuel to engine 1. I waited a little bit too long there.
clear climbing to 1000.
There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we are enjoying the engine startup in the A300 here in Memphis. This scenery is made by Oxanos on X-Plane 11. Hello, hello, donuts and wings. Welcome to the stream.
The squawk code is 0760. FedEx 197.
Yeah, FedEx 197, squawk readback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call it ready for taxi.
All right, engine's stable. We will go ahead and shut off the APU. APU bleed. Go down here to the auto brakes to max. Arm our speed brake lever. Set our flaps 15/0. Just right around there.
Yeah, you should still be here with me.
Boom. Our trim is good. That's all good to go. Let's do a real quick flight control check, and then we'll go ahead and ask for our taxi clearance. All right. And we'll bring the sounds down.
Just to confirm again, my runway is still 18 center, right?
Is that Geo?
Negative, FedEx 197.
Is that Geo?
18 right is the runway I'm going to depart you off of.
Geo? I hear Geo
Okay,
on the
I'm
free.
going to change my runway to run it 18 right, FedEx 197.
What up, FedEx 197? All right, guys, real quick flight control. Full forward, full back, and center. Left, right. Let's check our track IR. By the way, guys, you probably can't see it because it's just dark and it kind of blends in, which I kind of like. I do like that it blends in.
All aboard!
Uh-oh, hold on, let me see. Thank you so much, Pronglebot, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Road family. Come on, track IR. I believe in you. Come on, don't make me look bad right now. Oh, you know what? I have it turned off. I turned it off. That's what it was. So I was gonna say is I actually have Toby eye tracker mounted to my desk right now. There it is. Okay, so that's not Toby eye. This is track IR. Let's not get it confused. But right here on my monitor, again, you can't see it in that camera. But on the bottom is like a little Toby eye tracker bar, and it's supposed to do the exact same thing as what track IR does, but I have not gotten it working yet, so I'm not using it today. And also, I don't think it's default compatible with X-Plane. You need like a third-party add-on or something like that. But anyways, let's do our flight control check. Beautiful. Okay. All right, ready to go, guys. Taxi lights on.
United 7734, Memphis Tower, go ahead.
Will I be getting my clearance through you or center?
You'll be getting it through me.
Okay, I will contact you shortly. Thanks.
No worries.
Tower, FedEx 116 Heavy is ready to taxi with hotel.
November 21 Juliet Lima, save traffic again.
Oh, I think
base.
I got stepped on there.
November 21 Juliet Lima, wind unchanged, runway 18 right, clear for the option.
18 right, clear for the option, Juliet Lima will be at full stop.
How was the Boeing Yoke?
Clear for the
I
full
love
stop.
it, man. I love it.
Break. Was that FedEx 197 calling in?
Negative.
No, it was not. That was another day.
That was FedEx 116 looking for taxi clearance with hotel.
FedEx 116 Heavy. Let's see, runway 18 center. Taxi via Sierra Bravo, cleared across Niner at Sierra.
All right, taxi to 18 center via Sierra Bravo, cross Niner at Sierra for FedEx 116 Heavy. I couldn't remember my name. Oh man. All right, so park brake, release. Let's go. All right, guys, we're on the move. Uniform, whiskey, uniform. One thing I like about Memphis, man, is just all the FedEx A300s and 767s and 757s and MD-11s and just all the different planes that are just out here. It's just so busy, man. Such a cool airport, just in general. I've always been a fan of Memphis just because of that reason. Earlier this week we flew, was that this week? Was that last week? I get all my days mixed up. But I don't know, recently we flew UPS. This is Sierra right here. Yeah. Recently we flew UPS out of one of their home bases, which is actually over in Louisville, Kentucky, I believe. So it's a very different design of the airport, but lots of UPS
Giant
aircraft
2451
there.
heavy. Wind 170 at 11, runway 18 center.
Mr. Music, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you, bro.
Arnav, Cheeto, 18 center, clear for takeoff, Giant 2451 heavy.
November 21 Juliet Lima, welcome back to Memphis. You headed to signature.
Mr. Mongo.
I'll double check my sub. Sierra Bravo to Niner.
November 21 Juliet Lima to signature.
Yeah, so we'll cross here. He did clear us to cross the runway. I don't think this is an active runway.
November to the ramp, 1 Juliet Lima. November 1642 is on rollout, runway 18 left, requesting taxi to
CB Elder YT, welcome to the stream, my friend. How did I get all the add-on aircraft on the ground? Or what add-on did I use? I used an add-on called Traffic Global. TCAS needs to be on.
Where would you like to head to?
There it is.
Whatever's most convenient.
It's called Traffic Global by Just Flight.
November 16,
Now I think this scenery does have some static aircraft too, but not that many. But Traffic Global actually does generate AI cargo, passenger, and GA planes.
Microsoft Flight Simulator or X-Plane.
Thank you so much, Jaden, for that super chat donation, my friend. You already know the answer to that, bro. Both, man, both. I can't, as of right now, I can't be happy with both. I think Bravo's right here, so we have to hold short here for 18 center. It's all far right. Yep, right there, right there. My dog's already scratching at the door trying to get in. So we are basically ready to go. I personally like Traffic Global better than World Traffic 3. Yeah, Traffic Global is what it's called. Alright guys, stereo cockpits, go ahead and call in for our takeoff clearance. And also need to get our departure frequency.
1642, permission to hold short here.
133.65. There it is.
1642, yep, you can hang out there for a few break. Giant 2451 heavy contact Memphis Center 133.65. Have a great flight. We'll see you.
3365 for Giant 2451 heavy. See you.
Memphis Tower, FedEx 116 Heavy is holding short 18 center at Bravo, ready to go.
FedEx 116, runway 18 center, line up and wait.
18 center, line up and wait. 116 Bravo.
Could you give me my taxi clearance under 1642?
What up, Herbert? Welcome to the stream, man.
And November 1642.
Is that HD?
Taxi via Papa Yankee.
Got a Delta 757 over there holding
all
us
the
as
way
well.
up to on your right.
Alright, let's get these strobes on. Takeoff lights on. Crossing the whole short bars.
Memphis Tower, this is FedEx 197, ready to taxi.
Got it. Put our thing here in
FedEx 197,
continuous.
runway 18 right, taxi via November, Mike 9.
I don't think I'm forgetting
November,
anything.
Mike 9.
Oh, why is he barking now?
197.
And FedEx 116, wind 170.11, runway 18 center, RNAV. Cheeto, clear for takeoff.
18 center, RNAV Chino, clear for takeoff. FedEx 116 Heavy. Not expecting any packages. Alright guys, real quick, Toga. 40%. Do a rolling takeoff. There it is. He's literally barking from like right outside the door. There it is, Toga. I think I hit the button. Did I hit the button? Yeah, I hit the button.
And November 1642, your next left is going to be the military ramp. It's got some GA spots there. If you just want to park there.
Roger that.
All right, airspeed's alive.
Ramp number 1642. And Tower, Delta 69, control 189.
There's a
Delta
80
69,
knots.
runway 18 center, line wait.
Bottom point 18 center, Delta 69.
Pretty heavy today, guys. There is V1. It's already trying to raise the nose on us. And rotate. There it is. Positive clown. Gear up. Alright, going to Arnav Cheeto. I like the name of that, Cheeto. Alright, gear is up. Bringing the flaps up. Switching over to climb. And yeah, I should be good there. Alright, speed looks good. We're trying to fly the flight director as of right now. We're going to fly by hand for a little bit. He will switch us over to departure in just a second. Going to connect to center.
FedEx 116, heavy contact, Memphis Center 133.65. Have a good flight. See ya.
Over to center. FedEx 116 heavy. See ya.
And approach Delta 25, lower to Little Rock.
Delta 2365, just want to maintain 5,000.
5,000, Delta 2365.
Memphis Center, FedEx 116 Heavy is climbing via Challenger 5, passing 4,000.
FedEx 116 Heavy, Memphis Center, radar contact 4,000. Climb and maintain 10,000.
Up to 10,000, FedEx 116 Heavy. Alright, switching to 10,000 feet. And I don't know. I don't know if is it gonna work. I think it's working. We're completely IFR KC jack split, and yeah, it's doing the things that I want to do. We're in climb mode. We're in profile mode. Climbing to 10,000 feet. Gear is up. Gear is off. Flaps are up. Autopilot's on. Spoilers is unarmed. There we go. Yep, flaps are good. And we have successfully departed out of Memphis, guys, for the first time. If you guys were with me last A300 stream, it was a nightmare on my departure. I don't know what I did wrong, but I screwed it all the way up. But we're looking much better this time around. Aircraft is managing its speed just as it should, keeping it right at 250 knots as we climb out through the clouds, surfing. Just freaking gorgeous. We're on VATSIM today, not Pilot Edge. And here comes up. We're going to level off here at 10,000 feet. Very
FedEx 116 Heavy, climb and maintain 16,000.
up to 16,000, FedEx 116 Heavy. Alright, now 16,000 feet. And profile. That should let us climb. Nope, no reshade or anything, guys. No reshade. Do I turn off the continuous mode during the climb, or when do I turn that off? Just checking a few things. We're looking good though. Like I'm expecting things to go wrong. It's so frequent that I have an issue or I overlook something that I'm just like looking over it a ton. So let's just do a quick flyby and we'll relax. We'll chill because autopilot's on. It's taking care of its thing. Sadly, you just can't beat DCS's flyby sound. Like, no game has done it yet. That's not satisfying to me. The flyby looked beautiful, but it didn't sound great. It just sounded like a vacuum being thrown off a third floor. But
Bye-bye. Thanks for flying Memphis.
all right, we're above 10,000 feet now though, and we'll turn off all the exterior, not all of them, but a lot of the exterior lights, runways, landing lights, strobe lights will stay on, beacon stay on, nav and logo lights will stay on, everything else off.
But it should be around
Mission
about
off.
3030.
Other than that, we're good on the overhead. Looking good, guys. Yeah, so we can chill. Like, it's pretty darn relaxed. I'm gonna turn it down so we can enjoy the outside view, and we'll just wait for our next call from the controller to climb to our final altitude of 34, I think, thousand feet today. Why does it look like my APU is still on? It's not. Yeah, APU is definitely not on. But good. Thanks for checking. That's just the kind of things we need to check.
FedEx 116 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level. I'll make it 220.
Flight level 220, FedEx 116 Heavy. All right, 22,000.
And if you ask about the step climbs, you have a Boeing 747 just in front of you.
Ah, no problem. You're keeping me safe. Alright, I'm going to click off of profile and back on just to make sure that it does actually climb to that. Alright, there it is. I'm okay. Let's give me something to do. But he said there's a 747 ahead of us. I think it's an Atlas Air 74 that took off right before us, so he's keeping us out of his wake, I guess. Good morning, Mike Sesh. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you.
The Pilot Club aircraft calling gives me around about...
Yes, this is still the V1 of the A300. I still personally haven't finished watching the
Pilot Club 15,
feature update, what's coming for the A300, so I don't really know what to expect. I'm already enjoying this version, but I mean, it can only get better. It can only get better. I love this plane as is, but I've only flown it like it's like my fourth or fifth flight with it, so I don't know all the annoying things that may exist with it. I'm brand new to this plane, but I freaking love it so far. So looking forward to the A300 V2 from iniBuilds and what that's all gonna include. I know they're bringing in some of the A310 features that they brought into that. I personally did not buy the A310 because I think it's ugly. That's just my personal opinion. You're gonna hate me for saying it's okay. I know we all have our certain taste. I think the Beluga is ugly. I think the A380 is ugly. I just lost 10 subscribers. That's okay. We all have our preference on what types of planes we like. And A310 is just a little bit too short and stubby for me personally. And does that make me shallow? Maybe. Is that a good screenshot? Yes, it is. Let's take that screenshot. So the A300, I like the A300, but I don't like the 310. So I'm happy that I don't have to buy the 310 to get the cool new INI features, but they're bringing in a lot of those features back to the A300, which is pretty dope. So looking forward to that. And I saw somewhere a while back that we may see the INI Airbus fleet on Microsoft Flight Sim at some point in the future. It's probably in the far future. But either way, I'm looking forward to that, and I'll definitely rebuy it. How many FPS am I getting right now? Probably around 30, 35. I'm completely happy with that. I'm not on a. I'm on what used to be a NASA computer, and then technology updated. So now.
FedEx 116, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Up to 300, FedEx 116 Heavy. Alright, up to 30,000 feet actually.
Up to flight level 340, final cruise.
Alright, so again, we're step climbing because we're behind this 747, Atlas Air 747. You might be able to pick them up on TCAS.
FedEx 116, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Alright, up to 340, FedEx 116 Heavy. Alright, that's our final cruise. So let's go to 34,000 feet. It is climbing and handling it very well. We are fueled up. We should be good to go. We shouldn't have any issues today. It's gonna be a pretty chill, smooth flight into Dallas Fort Worth. While we're climbing, just because I'm curious, I kind of want to know what the weather is like down in Dallas, because we did a flight earlier this week and I was like, oh, it's super chill, you know, it was super relaxing, super easy on Pilot Edge. And then we got to Jackson Hole and it was completely IFR down to like 300 feet. Yeah, that was nuts. All right, so weather, we'll check this again later, but the weather in Dallas, oh boy. It is 180 at 22, but wait, gusting 36. It's quite windy in Dallas right now. Visibility is 10 though, scattered 2400, broken at 3200, broken at 25,000, 223, dew point 17, altimeter 3002. So it's actually, you know, it's a scattered kind of, you know, the visibility is good out there. It is quite cloudy, broken, overcast, but it's windy. The good news is that wind is going right down the center line of runway 18, so it shouldn't have too much of a crosswind, but it might get challenging handling the throttle with the winds being choppy like that.
Juggalo F5, yeah, 210 knots.
Okay, it will be the ILS runway 20, right?
ILS 20, right.
Bring him down just a little bit. Inertia Records, you finally got VR, but it is so bad right now with Microsoft Flight Sim. It doesn't work properly at all. That sucks, bro. I actually haven't tried VR for Microsoft Flight Sim in like 2 updates. So I need to get back in there and do some VR so I can at least know whether or not it's working at all. But yeah, I mentioned this kind of earlier. I do love VR. I love it. It's so much fun. It's nothing like flying in VR. Some people will fly in VR and will never go back. Some people. For me though, the thing that's difficult for me with VR, and I'll keep this short, is that you just don't have any real life situational awareness. When you have the VR goggles on, literally all you are doing and all you can do is be glued to what's happening in the simulator. For me, I like to multitask. I like to be on my iPad, watch TV, look at my phone on Instagram, you know, do different things during a flight or during a gaming session. When you're in VR, unless you take the headset off, you can't see any of that stuff. And so that's kind of the reason why sometimes, like, whether, you know, if I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna play DCS World, or I'm gonna play iRacing. iRacing is a different story because you can be busy anyways. But still, like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna play this game and do nothing for the next 45 minutes, an hour, whatever, however long the session is gonna be, and I'm just gonna like be unplugged for that long on my phone and all my you know, social media, stuff like that. So that's the tricky part for me. That's why I personally like to have a head tracking device like I have here, now Track IR. Kind of again, I have Tobii eye tracker that just came in, so I'll be reviewing that. I'll be showing you guys what's up with that, but I haven't got it finished setting up. It's kind of tricky. Twitch Fabian, oh, we got a plane just flew right by us. Holy crap! Thank you, Fabian, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue family. You see that right there? That is close. Holy crap! But anyways, Twitch Fabian, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Hopefully you're doing well too.
No problem. Come maintain flight level 340. Come maintain flight level 340. Had a slight issue with the airplane, that's why.
I wonder what Geo's flying. You're gonna be flying the KMEM-KDFW on Friday in real life, I assume. That's cool, man. Have a fun trip, bro. That sucks. It's the thing, man. Microsoft has a lot of great features, but a lot of them tend to get broken in updates, and it's just sad that happens, because like you enjoy doing something and then you can't do that thing anymore because it broke in an update at some point. But yeah, it's whenever you fly VR, it does kind of ruin your desktop flat screen, you know, flying. For me, when I do VR, I mainly do VR for iRacing, for, you know, sim racing, and for DCS World. Why? I don't know. Ever since I started racing in VR, I can't go back. Like, since I got my VR headset, I have not done a normal race with just a 2D screen, unless the game doesn't offer it, like Formula 1 2021. But yeah. But with flying, you know, I've kind of bounced between both.
welcome to Little Rock, taxi to Terminal by Romeo.
Every day.
Romeo Tango.
Lol, I'm not flying today, rolling on the floor laughing.
You're not flying? I thought I heard you on the frequency, bro. I could have swore I heard you flying on the frequency. But man, thank you so much for that super chat donation, Gio. You are amazing, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for all the support you've given to the channel for sure, behind the scenes. Man, it's been definitely a huge help. Any streams coming with the A340 soon? Not soon. I'm kind of debating because I actually have the TCA Airbus joystick and throttle, and I actually have 2 throttles, which gives me a set of 4. And I'm like, I kind of want to fly the A340 with it. That's really my only option. It's like the only 4-engine Airbus that I could fly, unless I just fly some other 4-engine plane like a 747, which is possible too. So I don't know. I'm be honest. Maybe if it goes on sale. If it goes on sale this Christmas season, I might pick it up. But honestly, I'm not going to pick it up unless it goes on sale. Yeah, that's my thought right now. It's just not a plane I'm going to fly that often. Thank you, Aviator Anix. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. You know, I actually haven't tried Project Cars in VR. I heard it was good, though. Captain No Gear, good to see you, my friend, and good luck on finals. I know all of you guys are dealing with that, so definitely wishing you guys the best, and just hoping you guys can stay focused. I know it's difficult, but you'll get through it, guys. You'll get through it. All right, let's take a quick flight update. I'm gonna bring you guys over to Sim Toolkit Pro, my favorite tracker. I know you can use Volanta. Volanta's good. I do have Volanta. I'm currently not tracking on Volanta, so you're not gonna see me on there. You will see me on VATSIM, and you will see me on Sim Toolkit Pro. This is where we are. So we took off out of Memphis, Tennessee today, here on the, kind of the eastest side of the United States. And we're heading over here to Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas is a, I think, 2.5, 3-hour drive from where I live, which is, I hate driving to Dallas. Absolutely hate it. All right, so Memphis is getting off for a couple minutes. Oh, there's Meow. We found it. Meow is just south of Hot Springs. Is that Arkansas? Yeah, that's Arkansas. So there's a waypoint called Meow in Arkansas. Keep that in mind. Just west of Little Rock. But yeah, so this is Sim Toolkit Pro. I love it, man. This is all I use. I got my charts in here. I got my Sky Vector in here. I got a little bit of everything. Thank you so much, Annex, for that follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal fam. It's crazy is the fact that a lot of people have never heard of Sky Vector. I use it. Like, I literally use it every day. There's a few websites that I go to every single day. This is one of them. Sky Vector. What is Sky Vector? Sky Vector is a map, an aviation map. On this map, you see all the waypoints, mainly for the U.S. Once you get outside the U.S., like down to Mexico, you don't get as detailed information. So if you're like outside the U.S., this is not very important for you, even though you can see the weather stations everywhere else. But in the U.S., you get all this stuff, man. You get everything. This is Memphis. This is the Memphis class Bravo. You can see the shelves. You can see the little airports here. You can hover over it and see the weather. You can create your own flight plan in here. It's not like Sim Brief or anything like that. Like, it's not like it's not the same. But you can like drag and drop. This is better for planning VFR flights. If you're doing a VFR flight, you want to hop in here. Like, all right, I want to go to the Paris, Texas VOR, which is right here. Boom. Go here to flight plan. You can actually go to Navlog. I haven't used this in a while. Is this gonna work? Maybe not. I might have to sign in for that. It's a free account. You can sign up, whatever. But I think, if I'm correct, I think you can actually use this for real life flying in some kind of way. Because you can actually also see fuel prices. So one time last year, I did the virtual flight to Oshkosh on Pilot Edge, and I was trying to be as realistic as possible. Thank you very much, Probot, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you so much. Max Epic Blocks, welcome to the stream as well. And so you can actually go to fuel prices. Or no, it's an overlay. So layers.
Southwest 387 off.
Where is it at?
Flight heading 020.
FBO. So FBO, and you can put like, I need 100 LL.
020.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. And now you can actually see the fuel price from a bird's eye view. So in Dallas, if we were flying VFR or GA, now if you're flying airliners, you really don't care how much fuel costs because you're an airline pilot. The airline pays for it. But fuel in Dallas is $7.52. Yeah, that's kind of expensive. The cheapest fuel in the Dallas area looks like over here, north of the field, Decatur. No, actually, no, it's over here. Bridgeport, which is $3.90. It's a small little uncontrolled airport. But anyways, I don't want to bore you guys with all that, but I did a cross country flight in a Piper Aero in the sim, and I want to simulate you know, being as realistic as possible. So I actually was like, all right, so where could I pick up the cheapest fuel? I'll stop there on the way, stuff like that. It was kind of cool. Anyways, let's get that off the screen and we'll go back to our flight, back to the cockpit. Does your new yoke spring need wait, what? Does your new yoke spring need grease? Your yoke is too high. Mine is only a little bit higher than my thigh. Otherwise, you will get tired if you practice manually for a while. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, all of my yokes have always been too high. This is a couple inches lower than the honeycomb yoke. We're at our cruise. I'm gonna hit cruise. It's all a couple inches higher than my honeycomb yoke, and I don't have a way to mount it any lower because of the height of my desk. It sits high. That's just how it is. If I had a lower desk, I could do that, or if I had a way to mount it like underneath, like if I built a board or something underneath my desk, I could mount it down there and have it like much lower in a more practical area. But I've honestly gotten used to my yokes just sitting too high. My honeycomb yoke is up here as well, and it's like right here on my chest, which is not where a yoke should be. So, yeah. Would I fly an A380 in Microsoft Flight Simulator from Fly-by-Wire? Yes, I'll fly it. I'll fly it a few times. It's not my favorite aircraft, but I'll fly it. I mean, Fly-by-Wire is an amazing developer, and I know they make amazing planes, and it's supposed to be free. So what do I have to lose? So yeah, I'll definitely give it a send. Howie, you're building a home sim pit and have to do a special table to mount the honeycomb A and B lower. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so unless you have some kind of special mounting system, or you know, you're just crafty like that. I'm probably crafty. It's just not worth it for me personally to build anything. I'm okay the way I am right now. Yeah, I would prefer to have my yoke sit much lower. I would prefer my throttle to be like down here. But yeah, I just don't have those resources at my fingertips at the moment. Keep me a nightstand and mount it there. The problem, well, where am I put my legs? I put a nightstand down here.
Southwest 387, maintain 3,000, don't go lower. I gave you 5,000 before, but 3,000 is okay too.
I Frostbites had a question. Just want to know if you're alone on this. It seems Microsoft Flight Sim is working more on new content rather than improving and optimizing the sim, which is why every sim update tends to break every time. I mean, you're not wrong. But I feel like it's probably different teams though. Like there's a different team working on new things versus the team that's working on fixing things. So I don't know. I mean, do you want Microsoft to just stop creating new content and only focus on that? Yeah, that could be a thing, but they have a massive team. They're not like X-Plane. X-Plane has a smaller team. They can't focus on as many things. Thank you, Superior Sky, for the sub. Welcome to the Blue Ray family. Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, I agree. It'd be nice if they could optimize, but I mean, as you saw on the Xbox update, they actually did a lot of optimizations on, I think it was Sim Update 5, I believe. That was the biggest optimization update they did. Massive sim update. So I don't know. I mean, Microsoft is doing their thing. I think it's just gonna take time for it to grow and mature. Hopefully, you know, early next year we could have a much more enjoyable sim to fly on Microsoft's side. Yes, this is enhanced skyscapes we're using right now for these clouds.
miles. You are leaving my airspace. Anti-center is offline. Radar service is terminated. Switch to Unicom.
Am I a real pilot? I am a real pilot in training, but no, not yet. If my monitor was wall mounted and my table is motorized, would really make it a lot better. Looks a bit uncomfortable with your current setup. I'm actually not uncomfortable at all. Matter of fact, let's bring up the setup cam. You guys make it sound like I'm just like laying down in here. Like it's not that bad. Like I got leg room. I can wiggle my legs. You know, I can lean up. I can lean back. Yet again, the yoke is up here. Kind of to my chest, so it's obviously too high, but yeah, I don't feel uncomfortable at all. And honestly, the only thing I really need, I wouldn't say need, I don't need anything. The only thing that I could upgrade, not the only thing, there's always things you could upgrade, but basically my chair. I'm still using this really old office chair that I got as a hand-me-down like probably 15 years ago. This chair is probably older than some people in the chat. David DeCarlo, what's up, man? I'm doing pretty good. I cannot complain. Hello, News Vlogs, welcome as well.
387, wind 200 at 1.
Am I like 3 feet tall? No, I'm about two feet taller than that. I'm a 5'4". If I was taller, I'd be like up here. Yeah, so don't get a gaming chair. Why not? Are they not good? I'm really not even shopping. Like I haven't even looked for like. The only thing I've done with this chair is I put like a pillow in it to make it more comfortable to sit in. But yeah, I think it's just this. I've sat in this chair so much over the years, it kind of is imprinted my butt, so it's just like naturally comfortable. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a new chair would probably be uncomfortable. Is there another chat source you're missing? Yes, Howie. We are actually streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. A lot of people are chatting on the YouTube side, so that's the chat you're missing. But I am monitoring and watching both Twitch and YouTube chats at the same time, so it doesn't matter where you send it, I'll see it and I'll respond best I can. The prototype version of Thrustmaster I used. I was thinking about getting a gaming chair though. You've heard you're short your entire life at 6'3", all because the twin brothers are 6'7". Holy crap, that is not short, bruh. Skyhawk Sim Pilot, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Always good to hear from you. How are the flight dynamics of this aircraft? Ooh, don't ask me that question. I don't know enough about this particular plane to answer that, but it flies. I haven't heard anything bad about it in other reviews that I watched before I bought it, so it seems to be pretty accurate. It is different than flying a 737, that's for sure. It's also different than flying a 320. But yeah, it feels good. If it doesn't, I don't have any. Nothing stands out to me that's bad, flight model wise.
Pilot Cup 15, Roger.
Good to know. So if I don't get a gaming chair, then what kind of chair should I be looking for? Should I get like another office chair? Should I get a dining chair? A dining table chair? Like what kind of chair should I be looking into if gaming chairs are not a good option? What yoke do I recommend? Well, thank you, JNCP 9500 for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. I recommend, honestly, right now, my two favorite yokes are this one right here, the TCA Boeing yoke from Thrustmaster, and the Honeycomb yoke. Those are my two favorite ones. If you're big into airliners, if that's your thing, that's all you fly, then you're probably going to appreciate this yoke more, to be honest, if you don't have yoke at all. Justin Reed, thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. If you're kind of a mix, you fly GA and you fly airliners, or maybe you fly more GA, then Honeycomb might be a better option for you. You can fly this yoke with literally anything. Like, I'm not saying you can't fly this with GA. I'm just saying that if that's your style, that's your preference, you're probably gonna like airliner more for this. But they both fly great. I mean, this one has a bit more range, so you can kind of be more precise because you have more range. I did just put a video out yesterday on an exact subject So definitely go back for that, and I go into some detail on the differences between the two yokes, but I recommend both of them. Honeycomb's a bit cheaper, so if you can't afford this one, you know, this is like $120 more actually. And you actually,
16 Heavy, you're leaving my airspace.
Justin Forever, thank you for the follow.
Currently offline, radar
Welcome to
services
Blu-ray Family, appreciate you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your flight, so long.
Thank you very much. We'll go over to Unicom. Thank you for the ATC FedEx 116 Heavy. But yeah, it's honestly a lot of preference. It's a lot of preference between the two and pricing. You could also just save up more money and get this. I always tell people before I got this, I was like, hey, I know Honeycomb is more expensive than like the Logitech stuff like that, but trust me, it's worth the money. Let's like, wait, I know you want to buy that cheap Logitech or whoever yoke that's out there, but just hold out a little bit longer, save your money to at least get the Honeycomb yoke, and you will thank yourself later. But yeah, again, I just said my recommendation. Watch the video as well. So far, I've learned in today's chat that gaming chairs are a waste of money. That's the first time I've heard that. So, again, I haven't really been actively shopping for gaming chairs. And whenever I saw them, I was like, huh, I'm not paying that much for a gaming chair. So, get a mesh back office chair. You swear to God, most comfortable chair ever. That's what I have right now. that's literally what I'm sitting in right now. It's a mesh office chair.
Bravo, Tango 3, Tango 4, cross runway 31 at Tango 3.
Yes, so you guys want to, I mean, you know, let's just do a quick setup tour before we descend. We'll be descending in about 50 or so miles. And you'll see, I'm going to show you guys what my setup looks like completely. It'll be on the right side. Hold on. I only have one actual gaming monitor, and I'm kind of rigging a TV screen to help me, you know, share the load of other things. So that's why you see me looking up and doing all this a bunch. Let me grab that screen or that camera for you real quick. We'll use our Brio. Alright, so this, we can't see that much, but if I move it back, you can see a bit better. So up there is, I'm not sure what size that TV screen is. This TV is actually my dad's TV. It happened to be in this room. So I just plugged HDMI into my PC, and now I use it as a second screen to help me do things, to take the load off of this main screen so I can keep looking at it. So down here, obviously back over here, I have my laptop, my MacBook, which is super old. I am actually in the market to buy a new one of those for work. My iPad over here, my charts, my camera, which is behind that blinding light. You can't see it, but it's back there. My one monitor, which is not very big. We have our Yeti microphone up here, which is I've had for a couple of years now. Love it. Obviously, we have our Thrustmaster TCA yoke here. Down there, we have our rudder pedals, our TFRP rudder pedals. What else? You know what? Oh, we're not Microsoft. Keyboard over there. Can't get that close to it. I technically could take this off, couldn't I? No, we'll leave it on there. What else? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much my whole setup. We got our navigation or our radio panel over here. Screen, keyboard. I have a stand that my keyboard sits on top of. That keeps my because my screen is actually not mounted to anything. It's just on like a stand that doesn't extend any higher than it already is. So this is as high as the stand goes. I'm actually kind of considering getting another monitor. I could definitely use a bigger one and an additional one to have like a dual screen side-by-side setup, so I could actually kind of be more convenient for streaming and gaming and working and whatever different reasons. But this is what I have. This is what I've had since I bought this PC. I have not upgraded or changed it. I think that's pretty much it though. I can't think of anything else. It's a pretty simple setup. I mean, yeah, I got some pretty nice hardware, but yeah, it's cute. Basically, it's the best way you could explain it. It's cute. Over there, it's just a massive dresser. I was in his room. I didn't take it out. It's just in there. Behind me, it's nothing special. Just a couch. And yeah, another light over here. and my camera right here, as you guys can see. So that's it. That's my setup, I think. Pretty much all I have. I think I have links to most of this stuff too down in the description. I usually keep a link down there. But that's my setup. But yeah, that's why you see me looking up, because this screen is like offset over here. It's really weird. And I have my desk, because my desk is an L-shaped desk. So I wanted to have it in the corner and not have it in the center of the room. Again, this is kind of a temporary location. Like eventually I will do plan to move from here to somewhere else, and hopefully I'll have a better, you know, streaming office or studio or whatever. But I'm very content. I don't really complain. You got one of the keys to doing a YouTube channel or starting up any kind of startup is starting with what you have and working with what you have, you know, whatever. So, you know, when I first started, I didn't have any of this stuff, right? I had this screen, this keyboard. I actually had a Thrustmaster T16000 joystick and throttle, and that's it. No rudder pedals, no nothing. I didn't have anything extra. So you start with what you have and you run with that, you know, and then eventually you build up over the years and add to your setup and make it a little better, more comfortable, stuff like that. How long is it from LA to DFW? I think it's about 4 hours? Probably 4.5 hours. Yes, exactly. The biggest, what was me quote Kenny, I think that goes with anything people are thinking about doing. Just start. Yeah, don't be like, all right, I gotta wait till I get a triple monitor to set up before I start streaming, or wait till I get a beast computer before I attempt, you know, doing video editing or whatever that may be. Like, just start. Just go for it. And I think this is the perfect time of year as well. You know, with New Year's coming up, a lot of people are starting to think, reflect on how the past year has gone and the things they haven't done, the things that they want to do. And, you know, don't wait till January 1st to start something new. You can start today, right now. So, there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to Unicom. Because we're actually outside of the Memphis airspace. And we need to start thinking about descending here in the next 20 miles. And I think our VNAV should already be set up. Motivation, yes sir. You're at work right now. You got 2 emails in the last few hours about 2 positive COVID cases in your office. Oh no. Go home, bro. Go home. It's time to work from home. If your office got like all that going on, it's time to work from home for sure before you end up getting it. He can't get over ATC's voice. He sounds like he's 50. He might be. I don't know. You know, actually, I technically have a Stream Deck, and I don't use it. I just thought about that. Thank you for reminding me. I don't have the physical Stream Deck, but I have the iPad app Stream Deck. Yeah, so I need to really, and when I started using it, it was a game changer. I didn't have to look around and click buttons everywhere. That's what I tend to end up doing, is clicking buttons literally everywhere. But, where are we descending down to? Let's go down to 6,000. About to reach that top of descent. It's a month's YouTube income able to buy you RTX 3080. It depends on your YouTube channel. I mean, you could make enough in one stream to buy a RTX 3080 but depends on your YouTube channel. Yeah, depends on your community, your audience, your following, your amount of people watching, stuff like that. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for it to say P descent. I think it should say that when we get to our TOD. There it is. And for whatever reason, it doesn't descend on its own for me. So what I do is I hit level change. It'll start pointing the nose down kinda, and then I'll hit profile again, and then it should descend for me down via the VNAV. So we'll have to watch that, make sure it does what it's supposed to do. But we are descending now. Use the Stream Deck live broadcasting controller to control the aircraft. Really? The whole aircraft? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what I was using it for was to be able to switch like cameras on, cameras off, switching between different scenes. I have like a ton of scenes on my OBS, stuff like that. But yeah, I need to do that. What happened was a lot of things happened. Actually, I had to reinstall Windows. I lost all my OBS settings a while back, and it just takes a little bit of time to set all that up. But it really is worth it to use Stream Deck. I have an account that, again, it links to my iPad, and I can actually control my OBS, control my stream, the music, everything from my iPad, which is super easy, super convenient, and I love it. I just gotta set it up, and it's not hard to set up either. I just haven't done it. I'm just so used to doing it the hard way and using my mouse to look around and click around everywhere. So that is true. Honestly, to get the audience to look more intuitively, that is true. Use the mouse to click on these buttons. I could also use this. I don't have this set up right now to work with this plane, but on Microsoft you could use these controls to switch all that around. Is the newer Honeycomb Yoke worth it? I assume you're talking about the Xbox compatible Honeycomb Yoke, which is not available yet, not that I know of. But is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, I thought the original Honeycomb Yoke was worth it, so I would assume that yes, it is, because it's a great yoke. My YouTube link on Instagram, on Twitch, is linked to Instagram. Oops, I'm sorry about that, Hammer. Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to be. I have to fix that. But thanks for, glad you made it. Glad you found us. No, V2 is not out. This is V1. V1. I can click above the altitude knob and it'll, thank you, John. Where's, is it up here? Where's the click spot for that? Above the altitude knob. I see that one, I see that one. Is it the down one? It might be that one right there. I'll try that next time. Yeah, let's see, what time is it? Sadly, we won't be able to do the return leg today. Doing a short streams lately because I'm kind of trying to catch up on some things. But yeah, good to know. Thank you, man. I was trying to figure that out before. Hello, Ryan E. from London. Welcome to the stream, my friend. You know, it's a good time now that we are descending. Jump in the chat for us. I'm gonna turn the music on as we're descending into Dallas D-Town. Let me know where you're watching from, guys. We'd love to hear where you guys are hanging out from. Or find some shout out music. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Aboard! Not that one. MSFS ATC. What does it say? ATC2? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Roy family. Thank you very much, my friend. Welcome aboard, my good man. This wing view is for you. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should invite some people. ATC. So what's that? Born Diagram is representing Australia. What's up, my friend? What are you doing awake over there in Australia? Aviator Anix is watching from the Middle East, actually. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's good to see my good friend. Nomad, watch from DFW. Sweet, man. Oh yeah, I might have to butter it for you guys. I got to deliver the butter and the biscuits all together. Ja Bongo Fed representing Massachusetts. I see, my friend. Welcome aboard, my good man. A300 is fly-by-wire control. I don't think so, actually. Isn't the fly-by-wire not? Sorry, isn't the A300 not fly-by-wire? You guys can correct me on that. David Acalo representing downtown Chicago, Chi-Town in the building, the Windy City. Good to see you, my friend. Ranger Rick, good day, mate. Good to see you, man. Just us on the wing. Wing view, yes, sir. We'll enjoy that for a little bit. James is representing Memphis. Wow, I didn't know you were from there, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro. Again, guys, this is not V2. This is V1. V1. I just happened to be flying this lately. I didn't know a V2 was coming out, so yeah, I didn't plan that. But whenever a V2 does come out, trust me, we will be revisiting this plane even more. Or maybe we just won't. Maybe we just won't stop flying it. I don't know. Hatham representing SoCal. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. And he's barking again. I'm not. Am I expecting a package? No, I'm not. Maybe somebody else is. It is Christmas. When are we landing? We are descending right now. We're not too far out. We're only 15, 20 minutes out from Dallas right now. Just north of it. On our descent. Hello, Lothar from Budapest. Also another person representing Texas. Oh, wait, KDWH. Hold on. That's my home airport right there, bro. Hook's in the building. I see you, bro. That's right around the corner for me. We need to hook up. Lothar, thank you so much. Lemon, what's that say? And Manar Beats, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. You are not the first Middle Eastern watcher. Sorry to say that. Or I should say I'm not sorry to say that. We have quite a few Middle Easterners in our channel. We support the channel. So big shout out to my people out there in the Middle East. Really love flying out there and love hearing you guys' thoughts and stuff. But Selam, thank you, my friend, for representing Istanbul in the building. Good to see you. It's always fun to hear what you guys are watching from, because it just shows how massive the flight sim community is, and that people are just loving aviation and flight simming all over the world. It doesn't matter if you come from a wealthy background or a poor background, or if you come from white or black or whatever language you come from. You know, we all enjoy and love aviation and loud engines and fast planes. You know what I mean? We all enjoy that. Hello, Eden Real from Belgium. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Get some speed brakes for that wing view. You know why? We probably need it. Actually, it does not say that add speed brakes. You know what? Just for you, bro. Just for you. I'm gonna wave at you. So take a look at that. Oh, look at that. We can get behind the wing a little bit. Yeah, they don't pop out all the way. They'll pop out whenever we land. They'll fully extend for you. All right, let's put that back in. We don't need it right now. All right, we are just gonna check on our descent profile. We're at 21,000 feet. We are descending via the Sever 4 arrival into Dallas Fort Worth. Thank you, Rasmus, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Great to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody on the shout-outs. S. Patrick Lewis representing Shreveport, Louisiana. Nice, man. Good to see you, bro. Welcome aboard. Also, Ahmet also representing Istanbul. I told you, you guys are representing out there. Good to see you, my friend. Do I have to work today? No, I worked last night. Yeah, I worked at the airport last night. I don't know if I got any videos. I don't remember if I did anything. But yeah, I worked last night. It was pretty easy night. We had like more than enough people on the ramp. So like, whenever there's a ton of people on the ramp, you really only need 3 or 4. We had like 5 or 6, so it's kind of, you start running into each other. So wasn't a whole lot to do, but it was good. It was a good day. No delays, anything like that. Hello, just us from Cleveland, representing my friend. Welcome to the stream. Fly-by-wire was tested on the 3rd A300 prototype as early as 1978 to support the A300, 600, and A320 plans. Interesting. Oh, your inertia from YouTube. Nice, man. Thank you, my friend. Oh snap, Xbox GoPro 12 representing love from Kenya. Shout out to all my Africans out there as well. I know you guys have been supporting the channel too. Thank you guys so much. Weather in DFW is crazy. Yes, it is. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and check on that. I want to get through these shout outs so we can check on the weather as we're just sitting into it right now. We'll be in a soup. I'm not sure why he's barking. Nitro. I don't know what that means. He's copyrighting my stream. Okay, sure. Hello, Aviator Annex, again from Jordan. Hatham, good to see you. Have a good day in class. And I am currently located in Houston, Texas. All right, so actually Spring to be exact. All right, guys, I'm going to turn the music down and let's focus on getting this plane down safely. We've had enough craziness happen in the past streams. That I want to actually get on the ground safely and, you know, softly. Thank you as well, Just Us on the Fly, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Red family. We're passing 18,000 feet now. Let's get our weather. We don't have any ATC in Dallas, and that is okay, because we're going to be on Unicom. We're on 22.8. Let me find the weather. Here it is. All right, so Dallas current weather only changed slightly. Winds are now 19 to 8, so a little bit it's getting wind here. Gusting 38 knots. Visibility is 10, scattered 31, broken 3800, sorry, broken 25,000, and temperature is 24, 2.17, altimeter 3000. So we'll put our altimeter in right now. That's going to drop in right here. Matter of fact, we actually never changed it, did we? We did not. So 3000 is going to be the altimeter. And we'll go down here and we'll do a flaps 30/40 landing. I don't think there's anything I can do in here, right? Let's do our before. So what is it? Our descent? Is there a descent checklist? No, it's only an approach. Flight ops. I think I want takeoff performance. That's not going to help us, is it? Nope, it's not going to help us. Not going to help us. Let's zoom this baby in our range. So we're coming up on Seaver now. And I could, I'll show you guys just to bring you guys in so we can all be on the same page. So that if I make a mistake, you can call me on it. So I got Navigraph open right here. And we're going to grab, this is not the right flight. I'm going to grab our flight plan. I actually have all this information on my iPad, but in order for you guys to see it, I'm going to need to bring it up on here. Hopefully it'll work and not take forever, because right now it's doing just that, taking forever. And I don't have a lot of patience for these things. You got your A and P at Hooks back in 2004? Cool, man. I'm actually planning, when I do start my flight training, like my physical flight training, I'm actually planning to do it at Hooks Airport. Here in Houston at David Wayne Hooks. So, and I have a friend of mine now who works at Tomball Jet Center. I actually almost worked there myself, but I decided not to. I now work at George Bush International Airport. So, okay, this is taking too long, so we're just not gonna do that. All right, so I'll just talk it out. If you have charts, look at them. And yep, we're in the clouds. It's game time, guys. So we're coming up to the Sever waypoint. Sever. Turn on constraints. We need to be at 270 knots. Yep, we're right on in money. Below 16,000, above 13,000. After Sever, we have BRDJE. We need to be at 200. Oh, look at this breakout. We have to be at 250 knots. Below 12,000, above 11,000. Again, the autopilot is basically doing all this for us, thankfully. Our bottom altitude is going to be 6,000 feet. We already have that plugged in. And these clouds are broken up like just right as the METAR is telling us as we're coming in, which is amazing to me. Let's go ahead and skip forward, and I'm going to grab our ILS information. We are planning to land on runway 18 left in Fort Worth, or Dallas-Fort Worth, sorry. So let's go down here. And that's going to be 110.55. That's a localizer. Our CRS will be 176. There it is, 176. All right, cool. So that's plugged in. That's basically ready to go. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Our decision height going into Dallas-Fort Worth is planning to be 802. So click on DH and we'll just scroll this up till it gets 802. Oh, you're at United Flight Systems? Cool. I have another friend of mine who is training right now at United Flight Systems. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually considering. Hope I don't have an open mic. What's open mic? I have an open mic? Uh-oh. Am I hot micing? No, that's not me. Okay. Oh, you scared me. Oh, somebody in the VADSIM chat said somebody was hot micing. Like, not again. 802. We'll go as close as we can get to. That's 800. It's going to be a decision height for the ILS. It's pretty high. And that's it. We don't want to intercept the ILS at 4,000. Yeah, around 4,000. But we're looking good right now. No messages on the screens down there. Beautiful. Someone else's open mic with a baby crying. Why don't I hear it? I'm on 2.8. Maybe I have it turned down. I do have it turned down. All right, cool, guys. This has been no matter what happens after this, you know, despite the landing, which I know we're all waiting for that part, I am satisfied with how this flight has gone. Now, honestly, if I smash the landing, it will basically erase everything we've done so far. You know how it is when you have a great flight. Oh, it's been beautiful, it's been smooth, it's been chill, it's been everything's gone just right, and then you smash the landing, and it doesn't matter what happened before leading up to that point. The whole flight is canceled. Do I know any good yokes for the Xbox Series S? Yes, my friend. So you could get this one. This one works with the Xbox Series S, the Thrustmaster TCA yoke, or Turtle Beach now has a yoke that works on the Xbox. I have not yet physically tried it on my sim. It's coming. Don't worry, guys. It is coming. So I'll have a more opinion on how I feel about that yoke soon. But as of right now, I can't say too much about it. But yeah, those are the two. And then I think there's the Thrustmaster. I can't remember the name of it. It's like some old Thrustmaster joystick that works on the Xbox. You can get, that's the cheapest option right now. But yeah. Yeah, it gets expensive, guys. It really does. If once you get into flight sim, boy, because not only the actual like add-on aircraft, that's 10,000 feet, guys. Put those lights on. Not only the add-on aircraft can get expensive, you know, but the hardware as well. But I mean, having any kind of hardware, it really takes the experience to a new level. Like you don't appreciate it the same without, you know, some hard. Even if you have some cheaper hardware, like you just don't appreciate it the same. I don't hear anything on Unicom. Why am I not hearing anything? Let me do a radio check. Uh-oh. Fort Worth area traffic radio check. I disconnected. I don't know if he... Oh, he got me. All right. Yeah, somebody said maybe I'm out of range of that person. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is, because I don't want to hear the hot mic or anything. Yeah, I think I'm too far away. The thing you don't like about the Turtle Beach is that you can't move the throttle away. Huh, I didn't know that. When you download X-Plane, how do you get the key? It should be in your email. Whenever you buy it, if you bought it from X-Plane like themselves, or if you bought it from Steam, I'm not sure how it works when you buy it from Steam, but either way, you should get an email. On Steam, it might work differently. You don't usually need keys on Steam. Oh, now I hear some hot micing. I guess I'm in range of this person now. It's just static. We'll drown it out with my airplane noise. Alright, descent's going very well. Still descending for 6,000. Should be at 230 knots. The plane is doing very well. We're gonna go straight in from this. Our next waypoint will be our transition waypoint. So we should actually have vectors. Let's get our heading bug and we'll sync it to our heading once I find it. And we are already getting tossed by this wind. What's the wind right now? Where do I find that information? I don't know where to see the wind in this plane. I don't know what it is, but it's windy. Like we're like flying sideways right now. That is true, Chief. The landing starts from top of the descent. You are so right, bro. That's the portion of the flight that I screw up the most, is from descent down to final approach. I screw all of that up, and what happens is that leads to me having a horrible landing. That's just the honest truth. And so I have to focus more on that part. Alright, coming up to our final waypoint on the arrival. This is where we'll go into our vectors. We will vector ourselves. I'm switching over to heading select. Heading select is activated. We can now go basically vector ourselves to Grutch. Grutch is going to be our first waypoint on our approach. So I'm gonna go down to 4,000 feet now. I'm gonna use vertical speed if it'll let me. So turn off to level change, vertical speed. No, hold on. How do I do that? There it is. They'll do like 1,500 feet per minute. No, you know what? We should do level change. Let's do level change instead. So yeah, there we go. So level change down to 4,000 feet. I want to keep about 210 knots. So speed looks good. We'll do slats, I should say. The first of the slats. Right around here. Still vectoring ourselves. Runway left, base runway 18 left, so we'll make the call. Dallas Fort Worth traffic. FedEx 116 Heavy is inbound. We're on the left base runway 18 left. Dallas Fort Worth traffic. Is it left? Yeah, it's left. Also, we'll go ahead and drop this into the ILS. We already got that program, so it should see us when we get close enough. We're 22 miles DME right now. Alright, make a left turn now and descending down to 4,000. Let's get some speed brakes out to help us get down there a bit faster. Yep, someone's hot micing. I think they turned it off now. I think they figured it out. Bro, Chief, you ain't gotta do none of that, bro. Thank you just for being here, bro. But thank you so much for that. Congrats, man. Yeah, we did. I actually forgot. I keep forgetting that. I think it was right before our last stream, which was 2 days ago or a day ago. We hit 26,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the channel and subscribing. Again, you don't have to subscribe. I never ask you to subscribe. I never even ask you to like the video, but when you do, it just shows how much you really support the channel. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Guys, it's folks on landing. I can't see nothing. This is similar to yesterday's landing where we couldn't see anything. I think it should be much better this time. So landing lights are all on. Those are good to go. We are, I believe, 21 DME. I am going to turn on, I click on landing, so that way it'll at least be ready to pick up the localizer when we fly through it. I'm still vectoring ourselves to that. So let's go a bit more of a left turn there. Airport is at our 10 o'clock right now. Chi-Town, I would have never guessed. Hello from Chicago. Welcome to the stream. Crack Sanchez, hello, good to see you as well. Does vector refer to just heading or heading and speed in the sim? Yes, vector is heading and speed. It's basically, yeah. Because they could say, well, mainly I think vectors is direction, but I assume it probably means speed as well. So, you know, usually ATC will vector you, so they'll be like, hey, I want you to fly this direct heading. So basically they're taking you off of your flight plan and saying, hey, I want you to go this direction for me. And since we don't have ATC, I'm doing that myself. I know I can see on my screen down there where the waypoint is, and I can change my heading bug to go in that direction. There's an airport off my nose. We're on long final 18 miles.
2451 heavy, short final 17 center, KFW.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pretty long taxi. Dallas Fort Worth traffic. FedEx 116 Heavy is on long 17-mile final on the ILS runway 18 left. DFW traffic. We're gonna speed back down to 200. Again, just double checking things. The land lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on. We're on the first notch of flaps right now. We can't set our auto brake until the gear goes down. I can see the airport right here. I can barely see it. It's kind of like we're just like right underneath this cloud layer. And you see it's quite bumpy too. So the nose is kind of bouncing around. Before we land, really quick weather check. Its winds have not died down. Winds are still now 190 at 28, gusting 38 knots. Altimeter 3000. Yeah, it probably would be better to land on 17 center. We're not too far to switch, and airspace is clear ahead of us. You know what, let's do that. Okay, that's gonna be a lone taxi. Let me find the thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and go heading mode. Just to the left a bit. And heading select. I'm gonna go down here, and we're gonna switch to 110.3. That's the new ILS frequency, and 176 is gonna stay the same. So that should, yep, cool. So we should see that. We're still below the glide slope, which is good. We're just gonna sidestep to the left. DFW traffic, FedEx 116 Heavy is actually sidestepping over to 17 center. We are 13 miles out on final DFW. All right, cool. So we're gonna sidestep over to 17 center. Here comes the glide slope, bringing our power back to 190 knots and flaps. There we go. Power is looking good, man. Looking good. So this is 17 center right here. That's second from the right. Basically what I did is I vectored myself to the left. It should recapture that. Let's hope it does. Yep, there it is. It's recapturing a new ILS. But for some reason, we overflew it. So I'm going to have to fly it the rest of the way, which is going to be fun. Alright, I'm going to take over from here, guys. Because we're already too high. Autopilot disconnect. This could be fun. And auto throttle disconnect. My controls, guys. Oh, it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to this. Alright, we're gonna fly this whole thing. Oh, we're losing the ground. Let's see how bumpy it really is. Alright, I'm bringing the throttles back to idle. My nose is right on the horizon line. We're gonna dive down a bit more. I think we can. Alright, gear. Trying to catch that glide slope now. You can hear
traffic airshow 5979 pushback start gate B26 DFW.
Alright, we're still 7 miles out. We have plenty of time to correct, so we're okay. And I'm gonna do my best to fly the ILS. It's really a good idea if you can. Well, I shouldn't say if you can, because you can. To practice flying the ILS manually. I know we get used to flying it or letting the aircraft do all the fun stuff, but we might get disconnected here because I think I'm dropping my frames now. But practice flying it. There it is, disconnected. Yay. My speed looks a little slow. I could be a bit smoother with the yoke. Gear is down. Yep, and indicating 3 green. Alright, we're low now. And instead of climbing, I'm just gonna hold this altitude. Or try to hold this altitude. That's the thing about flying this plane. You actually need more power than you think sometimes. And we're getting thrown around by these gusts. Alright, let's get recentered here. Still low, man. Look how much power I gotta give it. The process not yelling at us. Glide slope, glide slope. We're really slow. I don't want a balloon though. Add some trim.
Glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope.
Man, that gust is nuts. We have a lot of runway. We're gonna put it down. Oh boy. Okay, save it. Save it. Oh my god. We gotta go around. We gotta go around. That's an unstable approach. Wow, that is... You see how much the thing was bouncing around? Gear up. Holy crap. Alright, we're gonna go just below the clouds again. Gear us up, right? Yeah, it is. I don't want to go too fast. We had a 38 knot headwind for that runway. Holy crap. No wonder I was struggling with the speed so bad. I got disconnected from VATSIM too because frames were dropping. Alright, make a left turn. And we'll try it again. Get some speed underneath, some speed and some altitude underneath us. Yeah, it's just starting to turn into a pretty consistent thing lately. Is go-arounds. We've had go-arounds on like every stream for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, we got to work for this one, Chief. Gonna have to work for this one. These wins in DFW ain't no joke today. Not at all. Let's kind of get some sort of trim here. Around 3,000 feet. We'll make one more turn for our downwind leg. DFW traffic, FedEx 116 Heavy is turning on the left downwind, runway 17 center for the go around. DFW traffic. What's interesting too is as we make this downwind turn from the crosswind leg, you can feel, I can feel the wind pushing me. Alright, not too high.
DFW traffic, giant 2451 Heavy crossing 13 left, DFW.
There we go. Oh boy. Alright, this is gonna be fun. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna try this again, and this is gonna be fun. That's all I know. We didn't even touch down last time. Alright, let's keep that nose down. We're gonna remain VFR for this traffic pattern here. Give myself plenty of space because we are gonna need it. Trying to keep my speed around 180 knots.
DFW traffic, Air Shuttle 5979, taxi runway 18 left via Golf, Whiskey Golf, DFW.
All aboard!
Thank you, Alvrop, for that follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my good friend. Thank you so much. Alright, that should be enough space. Let's go make a left turn, left base. Give me a short final. I do have visuals still, though. DFW traffic, FedEx 116 Heavy is turning left base for runway 17 center, DFW. Alright, let's keep that power back. We'll put one more notch flaps in. That should be okay. Jet speed dropping dramatically. These flaps are massive. Want to arm our spoilers and set our auto brake if it'll let us. Not yet. Okay. Alright, we're still a little high based on our ILS here, so let's keep bringing the nose down. Yeah, somebody give me the updated METAR for KDFW. You spelled that wrong, James. Spelled that whole thing wrong. And I'm gonna drop the gear on the base turn. Sadly, I need to do something about this because it doesn't work on X-Plane. So it go down, only works going up. Alright, gear's coming down. We're getting lots of drag from that. Alright, there's the updated winds. 180. Oh, gusting 40 knots. Oh, Jesus. Thank you so much to Thing945 for the follow. Well, at least we don't have a crosswind. Right? It could be worse. Alright, let's turn in. We're gonna overshoot here. I'm pretty confident we're gonna overshoot that. Alright, flaps. Oh yeah, we're gonna overshoot that. Be a tight one using some rudder. Oh boy. Okay, that's too much rudder. Needs a lot of power. I think one of the reasons why I need so much power too is because we have so much wind pushing us that I may need more power than I'm used to giving. Alright, auto brakes, we're gonna use max in case we use the whole runway. Putting her down this time around. Yeah, I don't know why my FPS is dropping. I guess the scenery is hard on my frames or something. Alright, we're low, but we are looking a bit more stable. At the moment. At the moment. Watch our speed management here. Hey, look at the speed bug just shooting forward and shooting back. That's that gust right there. Messing with my airspeed. And my frames have dropped below I think so, below 20 apparently. I really got to play the throttle here. We're just above the glide slope right now. I got 3 whites. Okay, ignore that.
400. 300.
I don't want to balloon it. Put her down. Here we go. 40 knot gust.
100. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Haha! Let's get it. Reversers. Oh boy. And max brake almost stopped us on a freaking dime. Holy crap. That was a great yoke test right there. That was a great yoke test. Sheesh. Wow. Less than 200. I'll take that on 40 knot gust. Can't wait to see that replay. Alright, how do I get out of here? Alright, taxiing the FedEx parking. It'll be a left turn. Oh man, how you like that, guys? How did I do? We were so busy and occupied we forgot to guess the landing rate. Like, there's those spoilers for you guys. Those massive A300 spoilers.
All aboard!
APU on. Thank you very much, the random Henry. I think we need to make a left here. Yeah, we do. Get the throttle a little earlier, around 30. All right, no, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, that's stopping, bro. We could have landed this thing on a super short runway at that stopping performance. APU on. Flaps up. Spoilers retracted. Oops. On the taxiway. What charts am I using on my iPad? It is a Navigraph. I'm using Navigraph charts. Lane lights off. Wing lights off. Taxi lights on. Runway turnoffs will stay on. Strobe lights off. DFW traffic. FedEx 116 is clear of all runways. Quick NOTAM. Gusting 40 on final. We made it. We had to go around, but I ain't got no shame in that. We made it. It was good. Much rather go around and smash it down. Alright, we'll taxi to the gate, or not the gate, sorry, the ramp, the FedEx ramp over here.
DFW traffic, Air Shuttle 5979, clear runways, DFW.
And then watch the replay. Alright, this is runway 13. DFW traffic, FedEx 116 is crossing 13 left. DFW. I think that's on Papa. Yeah, we're on Papa. Oh, Jesus. Every time I look away, I freaking go off the taxiway. I think that's that 747 that we flew in with. Welcome to DFW, my friend. Pyrip is what I meant to say. Thank you, Fat Bear. My mind was like, what am I supposed to say here? Pyrip, not NOTAM. Thank you for correcting me. But we made it, guys. We made it. We made it. The packages made it here safely. And we'll say they made it on time. We'll park right next. Actually, we'll park right here. So it's fine. Take the second spot because he has some long wings over there. I think that's a spot. Wait, I don't see a marshaller here. There's a marshal over there. You guys know I have unmatched taxiing skills. You know it. And I agree with XP. I want that side stick to V1. I watched that whole video. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Alright, to the right, to the right, to the right. You know what's funny? Real quick side story. Yesterday at work, one of the guys was marshalling the aircraft in. He stopped him about, I don't know, what was it, maybe 2-3 feet short? No, about 2 feet short of the line we usually stop at. Park brake set. And APU's on, avail, AP bleed. Engines off. And my station manager made the plane, like he made them take the chocks back off the aircraft and told the aircraft to keep coming forward. Like, I've never seen that happen where like the plane completely stopped. It was done. It's like, all right, we're good. And then a different marshal came up and was like, no, keep coming. So I was like, dang. Oh boy. We had to work for that one, guys. 40 knot wind in DFW today. Sim Toolkit Pro, you know the rule. Oh, let me turn it down. You know the rule, guys. We always go with the lowest landing rate. The landing rate plugin gives like a 196. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a negative 46. So we'll take that butter. Yeah, that's what I'll take. Let me go ahead and log that on my Sim Toolkit Pro profile, and then we'll jump into our replay disconnect from VATSIM and see how that looked from the outside. Definitely a fun flight. It was short. I don't know, for whatever reason our short flights are long. I don't know why. James Hendry, thank you for the subscription, bro. Welcome to the Roy family. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out with us today. Greatly appreciate this beautiful iniBuilds A300 FedEx delivered with the GEs on the wings. All right, let's get disconnected from VATSIM. I mean, that happened a bunch of times today. Our FPS tanked there on the final. All right, cool. Let's get it. I'm ready. All right, so I think it's under view. No, flight. Toggle replay mode. Rewind. Rewind some more. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna take my face off the screen so we can enjoy the landing. No music for the first take. Enjoy some of these sounds. What's funny is probably from the outside, it won't look as aggressive as you guys saw me handling the Yoke. I was really fighting the thing. I was really fighting it. But from outside, it doesn't look as bad. You do see it kind of rocking the wings a bit. Look how that thing is gorgeous landing. Like within landing config, just like the way it looks. It reminds me of the MD-11 without the third engine. But one thing, she likes to fall out the sky. You gotta keep that power in. I'm learning about this plane as I'm learning to fly it. I'm learning that you really gotta keep that power in. A lot more power than I'm used to, and some of the other planes. Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing. V1, you flying in the DFW today? Alright, here we go, guys. Here's the landing. Over the threshold. 1.7 center, I believe. Look at that windsock stretched out. Oh yeah. And nose came down a little hard. I could have done better there, but the initial main landing gear. Look at that windsock. I'm tripping on that windsock. And we stopped in like 300 feet. I'm gonna have to count it out here the next time around. And we're not watching in slow motion, so. That view looked awkward. Like, I don't know, something about the way that the struts compressed looked kind of awkward. But we stopped like on the freaking down. We stopped at the 10 marker. Let's see. Oh, are they cutting grass outside? What the heck is that noise? We touched down at the 12. Just after the 12 marker. And we came to a stop at the 10. Wow. Yeah, tower view coming up next. That's far enough. There is a tower over here. Watch from this tower. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, that's far enough. Yeah, you can't even hear the plane from this song. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My ground speed was probably less than 100 knots with that wind. That's why I stopped at Cessna speeds. That's probably right. I was kind of thinking that. I was like, I wonder if it's because of the wind. I didn't actually look at my ground speed. I wonder if it recorded that through the final. I want to see that again from the tower view though. That was beautiful. I wonder if I go back into the cockpit now during the replay if it'll show me what our ground speed was. And touchdown. Love it. You can't hear it though. It was about the camera's so far away you can't hear anything. Gorgeous plane, man. I'm watching from the spotter cam down the bottom, down the grass. Beautiful. I think it's time for a wing view. Watch from the left. Bro, we stopped on a freaking dime, man. I did have it set to max brakes because I had no confidence in myself whatsoever. So that could have something to do with it. Thank you, Angelica. Appreciate it very much. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today, man. Seriously, it's been a really fun flight. I'm really glad we flew this plane today. I've really been enjoying it, like I've been saying. There it is. No bubble wrap needed on that touchdown. Yeah, actually, I'd have to watch the replay back to know when I cut the throttle, because I don't remember at what altitude I cut it. It was somewhere between 30 and 10. Probably before 10 though, because 10 would have felt a little late for me. Let's see, does it say anything in here? Ground speed 116. That can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be right. Right? It says ground speed 116. That can't be right. There's no freaking way. That's gotta be a bug. Y'all see that? Let's see if it changes when we stop. Yeah, apparently my ground speed was 116. Yeah, that was accurate. Holy crap. I think that's the slowest I have ever came in. Yeah, because right here we got our, this is right before touchdown, so right around here we're at 140 indicated, and then 117 ground speed at 2.8 DME. Below the glide slope, so just ignore that part. Ignore that part. I think I have another view under the belly here that we could watch. And we'll watch it from threshold cam, and we'll probably be out, guys. 116. Wow. That's my call sign. Wow, wow, wow. You once landed an A319 with a 97 knot ground speed. Holy cow, man. What did that feel like? Did it feel like you were in a helicopter? Like you just like hovered into the land on the runway? So I could have done like probably no auto brake, honestly. Let's see how we do on the center line. That's something I haven't looked at yet. And right main gear kind of on the center line, so we're off to the left. Could have done better there. We only had the tiniest bit. I think we had like a 10-degree crosswind. Holy crap! The lawnmowers are louder than I am now. Alright guys, one last time. I know we could just watch this over and over. I know I can. Matter of fact, when I hit in stream, I'm gonna watch it like 5 more times. But I just want to say now, guys, thank you so much for joining me today on today's stream from Memphis to Dallas, Fort Worth, here in my home state of Texas. Shout out to all my Dallas and Texas natives out there who came to support the stream, and shout out to my Memphis, Tennessee players out there. Thank you guys so much for coming through and chilling with us. We'll be back live on Friday, and from popular request, we'll be rocking in the 747 Atlas Air on Microsoft Flight Sim, so wish me luck on that. But that's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow night, we'll be rocking on Blue Experience once again, our Flight Sim podcast with me and XP72. And don't forget, guys, you can now check those out on Spotify. We're slowly adding in our past episodes. I love that view. That's probably one of my favorite views. Yeah, I was originally on the center line and the wind pushed me at the last second. That tends to happen to me very often. Texas native in Michigan, good to see you, man. Thank you again, V1, for hanging out and showing some love, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Mr. Music for All, thank you very much. Typical Row, thank you so much as well. Appreciate you very, very much. Angelica, welcome and thank you for flying with us today. Gio, always a pleasure, my friend. Chemist, the chemist, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you so much. How about one more tower view for the culture, as Gio would say? One more for the culture, for the family, for the gram. For whoever needs it from way out here before we bounce out. It has been a pleasure to fly with you guys here. I am Blue Games. Remember, you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I am all the way out. Peace.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine.
On a dime. We out.
I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope.